Hey, aloha guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. If you're thinking about moving here, let me know. I'd like to give you these warnings. Number one, you know what? There's gonna be some people, they call them locals, localism, that don't like you very much. You know, you can call it what you want. I like to call it racism. They don't like you because of the color of your skin, especially if it's white. They don't like you because of your economic status, because you can afford to live here. And it's unfortunate, but it's a real thing. So get ready. But the good news is this. There's many of them, many of them. The majority, the vast majority are some of the greatest, loveliest, most amazing aloha and filled ohana, that's family, that I think you'll ever meet in your life. Number two, you'll be judged by what you drive. And this isn't what you think. I know it sounds crazy. I didn't see it coming, I promise you. But you know what, on the mainland, a big deal is the kind of car you drive. So, you know, over here you can kind of get judged if you have too much of a nice car. On the mainland, it's like no big deal. But I think in Hawaii, you're wise to get a nice truck. And there's really three options, I think, to choose from if you want to be sort of more accepted here in the islands. The first would be a Taco, Toyota Tacoma. Number two choice would be, of course, a Taco, Toyota Tacoma. And number three, it's got to be a Tundra, right? I do have a Tacoma. Today I've got the Dodge out, but let me tell you what, I couldn't believe it when I got my Taco and I raised it up, got some nice tires on it. All of a sudden, hey, brah, shaka, they're letting me through. It's all good. Yeah, man, it's wild. But I wouldn't suggest getting like a really super fancy car and driving around like you're all that. That just doesn't fly. So yeah, something like this, totally acceptable, right? Not a problem. And a 4Runner, absolutely. Honda, not so much. Number three. So if you're not careful, your social life could take a serious hit. So joining places where you meet people like the spa montage or playing pickleball, a good way to look at it is pretend like it's your first day at school. You ever switch schools? That's the attitude, that's the mentality. Go out and find relationships, play pickleball, but it could take a little while, but it's worth it. Number four, I didn't expect this. Because Hawaii is so comfortable, we're talking the perfect weather, never-ending summer, and maybe you're just newly retired and now you're just laying around all the time. If you want to enjoy the longest lifespan of all 50 states, which is what Hawaii offers, you got to lean into it. What do I mean by that? You got to try new things. Do a little grounding, right? Get down on the ground. Breath work, sauna, ice baths. Hey, I'm over here. Ice baths. Go to a new class, find a new teacher, do some yoga, go cycling, try to start surfing, do new things. But if you're in the same state of mind that you were back home, or wherever you came from, you might not lean into it because it's so comfortable here. Take that adventure and you will never regret it. Number five, you know, I think Hawaii will give you a health revival even if you don't lean into it. I've had so many people, friends, family, clients that have said, man, I'm off my medications. I no longer need to be on oxygen. I just feel great. I just feel amazing. That is paradise, my friends, because there is no wealth like your health. Number six, it's hot in Hawaii. I said it before in the first video. I'm going to say it again. It's hot, just like this sauna, but guess what? It's good for you. You'll adjust. The more you sweat, the healthier you are, but it does take some time to get used to it. The best way to deal with it, in my opinion, is to just enjoy it. But there's plenty of ways to cool off. For example, go for a swim every day in a pool, whether it's in your backyard or a community pool. There's one in Lahaina. Or your HOA, like Lanikeha, has their own pool. Jump in the ocean at least once a day, preferably before 8 o'clock in the morning, because you're going to get that beautiful early morning sunlight. And then, me personally, I've got an ice bath, the ultimate air conditioner. And the last thing is, yes, you can burn AC. It's going to cost you some money, of course. But the other option that a lot of people don't talk about is in Hawaii, especially Maui, you can live at any altitude you want. So if you move from Colorado and you're used to being mile high, we've got homes here that are at 5280. It's amazing. Maui has every microclimate. Number seven, even though you might live just steps from the beach, you'll stop going. What nobody will tell you is you'll stop going. You just will. I don't know what it is. Just out of nowhere, you'll wake up one day and be like, I haven't been to the beach and I don't even know when. And you'd be surprised, there's a lot of families with kids I've met that have lived here their whole life and have never even gone in the ocean. So don't you be one of them, and certainly don't let your kids be one of them. Number 8, and this is a very well-known fact, just not talked about very much, is that within 2 years, most people that have moved to Hawaii will move back. Some say it's because there's this force that ejects them. Some say it's supernatural, some say it's spiritual, some say it's just what happens. They say if you make it here 2 years, chances are you'll stay for a very, very, very long time. But get ready, within those first 2 years, you might get ejected. Number 9, everyone says Hawaii is expensive. That's what everybody tells you, right? It's so expensive to live here. But guess what? In my humble opinion, there's more opportunity here than there is on the mainland. Why is that? Just look at the numbers. Like a Swiss watch, every single month, millions of visitors come to these islands. It's a definitive amount. It happens every single month. And they spend a definitive amount of money, and it's always going up. How many places on the mainland do you know where you have this consistent revenue coming in, month out? Okay, Eric, what does that have to do with it being expensive to live here? Well, you can counterbalance the expense by starting a business that takes advantage of the consistent flow of dollars coming into this economy from visitors. You just have to work hard, be consistent, show up, and serve these individuals. Now, it could be people that are visiting, it could be second homeowners, it could be anybody, but the bottom line is Hawaii is one of the most visited places in the world. And quite frankly, if I can just put it this way, the culture in Hawaii is not always orientated towards hard work, showing up early, staying late, being industrious. So if you're that kind of a person, you're willing to show up early, stay late, work hard, use your creativity, and service an existing market that's already there, but just do it better, there is so much opportunity in Hawaii to make a ton of money. And number 10, what nobody will tell you about living in Hawaii, and that is this: it builds character. Why do I say that? Because quite frankly, living in Hawaii is almost like living in a different country in many, many ways. If you're coming from the mainland, this is not going to feel like the mainland. It's very, very different here. And so whether you survive a month, a year, 2 years, or make it your forever home, I think it'll teach you some lessons. This is the place where you can't hide from yourself. It's like living in a small town. Your reputation will precede you. People will know more about you than you know about yourself. The person that you flipped off at a stoplight could be your second grade school teacher. So there's nowhere to hide. The mainland offers familiarity, anonymity, and a lot of excuses to not be a very good person. I believe Hawaii is one of those places that will straighten you out one way or another, and you'll be a better person for it. Worst case scenario, you can always move back. Best case scenario is you can say you made it. Like the old song says, right? If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And every day I wake up trying to face that challenge head on. If you enjoyed the video, please shaka, share, subscribe. Sharon is Karen. And of course, if you're ever in the market to buy or sell real estate here on the beautiful island of Maui or any other island, I'd love to be your guy. Until next time, Eric West out. Thanks for watching.